Morning everybody, my people. Mr. B here. Welcome to the Shades of Clarity channel. It's 19th of April. It's Friday. That's right. Here comes the weekend. Maybe quitting drinking isn't on your mind. If it has been on your mind, then maybe it's time to do something about it. I got 5 good reasons why you should stop drinking. You could do it today. You can do it whenever you want. I suggest you do it right away if you've been thinking about quitting for a while. First, number one reason, your health. Alcohol just wreaks havoc with every system in your body, especially liver, pancreas, brain, stomach, esophagus, and even your colon. It's been shown that excessive alcohol use can lead to colon cancer. Also esophageal cancer. You can get that. You can burn your esophagus up from drinking too much. I knew a guy that tore his esophagus up because he was drinking 80 proof bourbon over a long period of time. The doctor said stop. You can get esophageal varices. You can have problems with that. That's usually tied in with cirrhosis, back pressure causing the veins in your esophagus to distend. Varicose veins, basically what they are, and you can when those rupture, hemorrhaging can be really bad. You can die from that. Your stomach. You don't want your stomach torn up. You can get alcoholic gastritis. Even stomach cancer has been linked to excessive drinking. The brain. We've talked about the brain messing around with your neurological system. It destroys brain cells. It's just not good. It messes with your dopamine, your whole GABA system. Gets all the excitatory things like cortisol, stuff like that, norepinephrine I've talked about, cranked up. So you're going to be on edge. You're going to be, you're not going to be relaxed. Your liver, you could get fatty liver disease. Over time, that will progress to cirrhosis. And cirrhosis is basically scar tissue areas, fibrotic areas of your liver, and at that point it's irreversible. Fatty liver is reversible with time if you stop drinking, but cirrhosis is not. Cirrhosis can be treated, but it can't be cured once it's in place. And your pancreas, you don't want to do a lot of damage to that. Pancreatic cancer also linked to excessive alcohol use. Pancreatitis, some of the most painful. People have told me it's the worst pain they've ever felt in their life, that have been hospitalized with pancreatitis. You can get chronic pancreatitis or acute pancreatitis. Usually the pain is worse with the acute form. So take care of your health. I mean, that's one of the main things. Finances. You can save a lot of money. I think somebody in one of my AA groups figured out that he had been spending close to $10,500, so it was $10,500 a year on liquor. And he was just blown away, because you don't really think about what you're spending until you actually sit down and figure it out. You go, well, that's an extra $10,500. I could go buy a boat, or I could go buy a new bike, or I could buy anything, or put it in the bank, invest it, buy stocks, do what the hell ever. It's just a waste of money in the long run to be an alcoholic and just be blowing your money, just sending it down a rat hole. It's no good. Your sleep, number 3, will improve. You won't wake up with hangovers anymore. You won't wake up sweaty and withdrawing with the shakiness. REM sleep. You don't really go into REM sleep very well, barely at all, when you're intoxicated. So you toss and turn. Nightmares, if you have nightmares, can be triggered by excessive alcohol use when you're sleeping. That will usually abate. it'll probably take a while for your sleep patterns to return, you know, to get those you know, your circadian rhythm, yeah, in place again, to where you're falling asleep and waking up at a feeling rested and waking up at a decent time. Number 4, relationships. You've probably just left a wreckage a mile long of people that you've hurt, whether it's been a girlfriend, boyfriend, sister, brother, father, aunt, uncle, anybody. It could be anybody. There's so many amends I've got to make, people that I've treated in not such a great way, and that's that 9th step, like of AA. Yeah, I've already gone ahead and made some amends, and some people are accepting of the things that the wrongdoings that you've done. Some people may just turn their back on you, and that's okay. It's all about you taking care of you. If somebody keeping your side of the street clean, if they can't deal with an apology and you trying to right a wrong, and taking action on that, then that's on them. That's not on you. But relationships are a big thing. You'll see big differences in the way people react after you've got some sober time under your belt. They'll start trusting you again, and that's always a great thing. Number 5, jobs, your employment. You won't have to worry about it. The night before you go out with a bunch of people and go to a bar and get just totally smashed, and you're worried the next day about, you know, alcohol coming through your pores, or having alcohol in your breath, or having it come out of your body, or smelling like alcohol. Calling out of work. I've done that, you know, and I have come close to losing a job through this detox and missing work from calling out. And they know what's going on. They know what time it is. So I'm very fortunate that didn't happen. But you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. You know, and neither, you know, and even a side note to that, you know, drinking and driving. You don't have to worry about Mr. Blue Lights, you know, in your rear view mirror once that stops. I know people have talked about that, you know, they're going over a bridge, and after they've quit drinking, you know, and so that maybe a bridge has been known to have roadblocks at the bottom, and they come over the bridge and they see the cops and they're like, oh man, so glad I don't drink anymore. They just go right through. Have a nice day, officer. It's just so much better. It's so much better when you get some sobriety going, and I'm doing fairly well. I'm pushing about a month and a half, I think. That binge I had really didn't last that long, so it didn't cause too much damage, other than cost some money out of my pocket. And that's another deterrent, back to the finances. But it's just, if you're ready to stop, those are 5 good reasons, damn good reasons, to give it up. But I just thought I'd talk to my people. So, as always, stay tuned. I'll see you later.